According to program, I am the last presenter from the Caucasus region. The highest radial growth was in the plantation because there is groundwater is very high and close to the ground. Fish don't like the salty water, and the previous studies show that if there is groundwater is salty, they didn't grow or the growth is very low. But strange point that this is in this region. So, and another interesting point that the lowest growth was in the high limits. It's normal case, and because it's in the high limits of this distribution of this fish is depending more. That's why the was the smallest because as I told, the groundwater, so they have enough water, they have no stress, so sensitivity is low, but the high sensitivity was in the same the high altitude because more they depend on the climate. And drought is the response function for the study the climate growth relations, and the response function showed that the precipitation in current May and June affect positively the growth. It's normal case. Yeah, because in this time it's enough sun and it's rain, so it's affected positively. And another point, the temperature. Temperature in June and July was previous year affected. And I used the radial growth deviation from the mean, and for the comparing the mean the years which is growth is decline in distributed areas, the climate this drought effect was even the next year, or it's frost rings. It's frost rings in Europe is not a normal case. For example, in oaks in Europe, only one time in 100 years there is frost rings in the trees, because generally the trees is distributed, they adapt to these locations. So if it's stress or if it's frost, so no matter. But in my case, it was a little different, because in most cases, in the high limit in the Talish mountain, I found there is carbon isotope analysis for the studying if there is decline or in the stable isotope composition. And I find out the anthropogenic impact. I take samples from the near the main road, and we find out that in 1885 this main road was constructed. So after it, we see that the growth decline. We see the growth decline. So we related it with this road, this gas. We can see here is a red. This is directly related with gas. And the conclusions, or it's not so, I think, it's not sleeping. Yeah. So it's this Quercus castaneifolia is a sensitive, climate-sensitive tree. Mainly, it's naturally growing area. So I think that if the climate change will continue by this way, and as we know, the normal scenario for the climate change, dry regions will be more dry and the wet regions will be more wet. So if it will get more dry, and it immediately will affect the growth of this Quercus castaneifolia in the natural growing area. And so according to the program, it's after my presentation lunchtime. So yeah.